slave DiBiase.
All right, y'all. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night, depending on whenever you digest this content. This is another live Friday edition of the Offenders Initiative podcast. This is another live session. We're going a little early today. It's your boy Slave DiBiase, aka Victor Von Slay, aka Slathaniel Richards, aka Tony Spark, aka got so many shades they thought I had a lazy eye. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. This is an early session. I'm gonna tell you why we're going early today, y'all. All my people who really been rocking with me. Y'all know I got kids. I know I'm married and all that. My son is actually going to prom today, and I'm taking him to prom. Me and his mother are taking him to prom. So I kind of got to do things a little bit earlier today. But nonetheless, that doesn't change what we got rocking here. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, share alike with all your folks. Y'all see the caption. I'm sure everyone here has seen Druski's skit. Looks like there's a particular conservative woman that has responded to his skit. The boy Desiigner, Mr. Panda himself, has been arrested. We'll find out more about that as we roll up and get along. And Houston spring break is burning. It's burning. And for some odd reason, I can hear a lot of what's going on in my background right now. Okay, but anyway, yeah. Salute to all of that. All right. I also have a live unboxing today. I got some new tree, y'all. We're gonna break this open right here and right now. I'm popping this open. You know, salute to the chat. Once again, if you're here for a sesh, man, tell me what you're smoking on. Tell me what you're smoking out of, because I'm always looking for new strains and all that good stuff to try. All right. I got this from a good plug. Can't tell y'all his name, man. Just know he's good people. This was this was crazy. It was wrapped in a t-shirt. Okay. I guess I'm keeping that. You know what I'm saying? All right. What flavors do we got today? Because whatever we got right here, y'all, I'm going to roll it all into one, and then we're going to get started. What do we have today, y'all? Salute to the chat. Everybody that may or may not be. Y'all, listen to the names of these these. Yo, bro, listen to the names of these packs. You got Xbox 360. You got DiBiase runts. Yeah, DiBiase runts. It says it right there. It says it right there. I'm not lying. It says it. DiBiase runts. Mystery. This shit is called Mystery Kid. Oh shit. Nah, all right, man. We got some Slath truffle here. You know. And some sexy red dress runts right here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all thought, what else we got? Y'all thought I was playing. It really says Xbox 360 right here. I'm not lying. This is a crazy this is a crazy inside joke between me and a few of my close friends. Natalie Nielsen, salute. Hello to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you're smoking out of. If you're here to just chill or whatever, salute to you for pulling up. This is an inside joke between me and between me and my real friends about a former friend of ours who moved to a whole different state because some girl that he was messing with in the past told him that the baby that she has, some little mystery boy that she has, is his kid. And he called all of our friends up. He didn't get no blood test or nothing. He told me, yo, I'm looking for an Xbox 360, you know what I'm saying, to give to my son or what. You don't know that boy. You don't know him. You don't know that girl. So yeah, sexy red dress, mystery kid. And the nigga used to always wear red, but he was so big, all his shirts look like dresses. So sexy red dress, Slave Trouble, DiBiase runs. We about to roll all of this into one. Yeah. Not sexy red. What sexy said? I'm real hooray. If you want it, don't you know that? Yeah. We getting on all that. Yeah, but yo, my plug is hilarious. He's going to the hottest of hells. I promise you he is. This don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. All right. While I'm rolling this up, we're gonna get into the first little jank over here, right? We got let's see, which one should we go? We'll go right here. This is from Antonio Talks. We're gonna react to what he says about the whole Druski skit. Did everybody see the Druski skit? That sounded a whole lot like he was talking about. My man said, take me through that. All right, bro. I'm not going to hell with you today. I promise you I'm not. Did everybody see Druski's skit about how conservative white women act in America? Well, that boy Antonio Talks had his own little take on it. We are going to watch, roll up, and enjoy this right here. All right, salute to Antonio Talks. Give him a like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, because I react, I don't steal. Let's see what he got talking about.
I love seeing them folks get upset, mad, uncomfortable, angry, whatever. Druski's dropped a new skit titled How Conservative Women Act. It absolutely went crazy on Twitter right now. It has over 500,000 likes, 34 million views. Instagram is doing the same. TikTok is doing the same. Let's watch this video, man. All right. Bro, like the makeup work is immaculate because who the hell be doing this shit? And if you can't tell who he's emulating, we're going to discuss it afterwards.
We're praying for all the soldiers.
Hold up. I'm going to take it back a little bit, but before we go any further, I'm going to show y'all a bud of each, man. We got to. DiBiase Runts. This is what we looking like right now. Hold on. We can do that right there. Y'all see that? Yeah. That's me. That's DiBiase Runts, y'all. Oh, y'all hear that? If you want it. Oh, y'all see that? Oh, it's all bright in there and stuff like that. Good nose on it. Definitely messing with that. We definitely messing with that. Hold on. This slave truffle. Let's see what's going on with this. It's gonna be real quick, y'all. I don't want to waste nobody's time. Y'all probably still rolling up yourselves because nobody comes prepared. We're stoners. We just do what we do. Bam. Yeah. Look at all those good colors, those bright greens and those oranges in there, man. This shit frosty as hell. Salute to the Plitug, man. Salute. That boy got some shit. Don't ever let nobody tell you he don't. Let's see what's up with this mystery kid. I got a 3-5 of some mystery kid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love a good mystery kid. A kid that a motherfucker just dropped on you and you don't know if it's yours, but you know you trying to be there. Oh shit. Mystery kid is beautiful as well. It's a little 3-5. It's a little bud, y'all. Little bud. Frosty as hell. Frosty the motherfucker. Yup. Salute to all the mystery kids out here. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, y'all might want to stop sticking and moving out there, y'all. If y'all got mystery kids out this motherfucker. For real. This is Sexy Red Dress right here. I'm real hooray. Thought you knew that. Sexy Red Dress right there. Some fire. I don't hear nobody talking. It's a lot of niggas out here talking about they got the real one. I got the real one though. A lot of niggas talking out here. Hold up. Ooh, and the last one is Xbox 360, and this might be my favorite one. Look at how purple all that is. If you want it. Oh shit, we finna roll all this up. Let's let Antonio Talks keep talking, man.
Shit. And if you can't tell who he's emulating, we're gonna discuss it afterwards.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
USA bombed. We bombed a school full of kids in Iran. I just want everybody to know that. Just want everybody to know that. And this was our response.
Broke my heart.
Hey, bro, Druski is he telling jokes, but he really talking that shit. If y'all ain't know, America bombed a whole school in Iran, a whole school of children. Bombed it, and y'all know how America loves to paint everybody else as the evil ones. But shit, boy, you know, hey, shout out to Druski, bro. He telling jokes, but this nigga gonna tell you the truth, bro.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
Yeah, that's definitely.
And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children.
Bruh.
But when I say children, I mean like the holy blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Yes, everything organic.
No damn tears coming out. Capping like a bug.
We have to protect all men in America.
All men.
Especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country.
Y'all think he playing? I'm gonna show y'all the real footage of the woman saying this exact shit.
America is built on their backs.
Yes. Look at my man back there.
Because
you're not feeling none of that.
Who mattered most.
Now, if you couldn't tell by the skit, though, he's talking about Erika Kirk. And the thing that I find so funny is this tweet right here. So somebody asked that.
He's not talking about Erika Kirk. He's talking about conservative women in America. He didn't put a name on it, even though there's a couple of names floating around here now, ain't it? That shit funny as hell, boy. And he look like her too, if that's what we going for.
AI, you know, Twitter's AI Grok. Who is this? Nigga, they said that's Erika Kirk, the actress / comedian starring in Druski's satirical skit. She's playing the over-the-top conservative woman character across all the scenes. Patriotism, faith, organic everything, and the podium bit. Spot on performance for the laughs.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
Once again, these folks love playing victim. Like I stated, bro, white men, y'all run everything. I can give you all that. Y'all have a lot of power. But somehow in 2026, you got people telling y'all that you don't. Like, what the hell?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This mystery kid might smell better than everything that I got in this pack. Mystery kid.
And this is why I never feel sorry for this lady. She married. She has the same views as Charlie. She sleep in the same bed as him every night. Well, she slept with him every night. But at the end of the day, they share the same views. The dog whistle comments that Charlie used to make all the time, she doing the same thing. And she always does this. Specify just white men. Why not just say all men?
Strong men who are convicted, that will be good leaders, good husbands, good fathers like mine. We need that. And young women, we need you to also rise up. Don't compromise yourself. Don't look at other women and compare yourself. God has created you for a purpose and a reason far greater than you and I will ever know on this side of heaven. But just know that as long as you're a part of Turning Point USA, you have us by your side.
This opens blackface for everyone, by the way. Do it. Do it. No one's stopping you.
Okay, so you see somebody on Twitter right here talking about this opens blackface for everyone, by the way. I agree with Antonio speaks. Do it. Do it. If you want to, go right on ahead. Here's the thing. Black folks, we don't trip over actual stuff that's meant to be funny. We don't trip over it. I know y'all have seen a wonderful classic comedy movie by the name of Tropic Thunder, starring Robert Downey Jr. of all people, who was technically a method actor that was doing blackface, but he wasn't doing blackface. Either way, what I want to say is we can laugh at ourselves when shit is funny. Black folks, coloreds, as y'all want to call us, we can laugh at ourselves when it's funny. Black and brown people can laugh at themselves when it's funny. It's when you're trying to be overtly and actively and just downright racist. That's when we're like, all right, bro, like that's comedy's one thing, but using comedy to be racist is another. So please, no, I want to see all the blackface. Tell us how you really feel.
If it's funny, it's going to be funny. It's the same reason these folks say the same jokes. Watermelon, fried chicken, father jokes. They say the same thing. It's been hundreds of years now, nigga. Our grandpa's been hearing these jokes. Y'all can't come up with nothing new. So do blackface. If it's funny, okay, but y'all can't be funny. Imagine being a fat piece of shit mocking a widow whose husband was gunned down in cold blood. Go fuck yourself, you little.
How long Gina Milan had that in the motherfucking tuck? She called him a fat piece of shit and a retard. Okay, cool. I didn't know the R word was back. I'm glad it's back though. Let's do it.
I usually find you funny and amusing, but the woman you're parenting here lost her husband in a public assassination, and her laughing and dancing is just a brain rot.
Assassination? Y'all act like he was a motherfucking president, prime minister, or something like that. He was no MLK. He was no Malcolm X. Assassination? All right, man. Y'all gotta stop using these words, bro.
Meme that has been spread by anti-Jewish schizos on the internet. Oh my, yo, here go one of the biggest raccoons on Twitter, man. Despite her being taunted by smaller creators, we share responsibility to know when something is too far. Her husband was actually killed a few months ago. You can go viral with ease, but why does it have to be at the cost of a family this time, bro? Why?
That boy said, "Big gone too far." Was Druski's skit to y'all? Anybody that might be watching right now, do y'all feel like Druski's skit went too far? Was it actually just plainly funny? Y'all let me know in the comments.
Y'all act like Charlie Kirk was some saint, some Martin Luther King. This nigga was a podcaster, a racist podcaster at that. Why do y'all act like he was this fucking what?
Oh, I am willing to bet that Erika Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Druski just released. Can't nobody say that this man is not funny. And I fear Druski 8. The first part of this skit, he shows up with the sparklers in that all white outfit. Let me tell you, he got the look right all the way from the hair on her head to the shoes on her feet. Stop. Then the devil stare that nobody can forget. Once again, I fear Druski 8. Then he goes into the weird, awkward scenes where it always feels like she's making herself look like she's crying.
But she's not.
And no, he couldn't forget the hand gesture. Because she never fails to do this after she gets done looking like she's about to cry. And then throwing his twist on Erika Kirk's weird speeches that just never land right. I just know Erika Kirk right now is sitting back looking at this skit with those devilish eyes. She is so mad about this. Because I'm afraid that Druski didn't miss one time with his representations of Erika Kirk.
One of the biggest creators and comedians in the world, Druski, just did a parody of Erika Kirk. Let me tell you why I think it's actually one of the most important pieces of political media this year.
And I want to say too, Druski is a great sociologist, right? He can study something and replicate it like perfectly. Like he
That's a fact. Give Druski his own show at this point. Druski might be the new Dave Chappelle. Dave did parodies of people. Saturday Night Live does parodies of people. We don't get all bent out of shape, but because it's Erika Kirk, Wonder Bread Erika Kirk, all of a sudden now it's he went too far. He ain't go far enough.
Hood niggas, conservative people now. He done did too. This, that. Like, he is really talented, bro.
Yeah, he didn't see Druski put out a new skit. He does these every so often. This one is titled How Conservative Women in America Act. It's a parody of Erika Kirk, but also other people on the right. His sketch, of course, he covers this famous moment where Erika Kirk is coming out to the fireworks, but he also touches on how the right uses religion to justify their abhorrent views. Ultimately, a lack of empathy and understanding in the movement on the right. Yes, to be clear, this is a very funny 2-minute comedy sketch. So why am I saying it's one of the most important pieces of political media this year? Well, back in 2024, when Donald Trump won the election, it was declared that Trump had won the culture that he had.
Excuse me from what Buddy right here is saying. This shit hit you right in the chest. I'm getting a 10 out of 10 off top from this. This is right in the chest. Hold on. And I'm smoking out of a camo leaf, so you know what I'm saying? Smoking out of a camo leaf. We got a mango camo leaf today. That's what I'm smoking out of. Real nice and smooth smoke. I'm tasting a lot of sweetness. It's a smooth smoke. It isn't really too peppery. It's a lot of sweetness in this, man. Salute to the Plitug, man. If y'all are shopping with him, and if you know, please continue shopping with him.
won this country and that his brand of politics and conservatism were going to take over. Except that is not what we have seen.
Clearly.
The past many months, Donald Trump has become even more unpopular, people rising up against him and his authoritarian regime, specifically as it relates to the Druski video being completely weirded out by Donald Trump's movement and the voices coming out of the right. To put a finer point on it, Druski is not a guy who talks explicitly about politics. He certainly touches on a lot of...
This is the thing, y'all. Everything is tied to politics, right? We all...
But how many times have we seen Saturday Night Live do the exact same thing, making fun of politics? We don't get all motherfuckers don't get their motherfucking panties in a bunch then. It don't happen then. But when Druski do it, he's doing whiteface. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. Either laugh or get your big sensitive ass on somewhere.
I hear those people, keep politics out of video games, keep politics out of TV shows, keep politics out of movies, this and that. Everything is political. These folks, especially like for video games and TV shows, right? The thing that they consider political is seeing non-white people in shit. If a new video game drop and the main character isn't white male, folks are gonna call it woke or it's political. If it's a black character, if it's a woman or some shit, they gonna say it's fucking woke. Even though they done stole woke. Woke was, man, they done, man, I hate what they did to woke. But my point is, bro, these folks are so hypocritical because they say keep politics out of shit, but it's just not the right.
My eyes is already starting to feel a little heavy. Yeah, this is a good one. My boy, if you're listening, if you're still there, definitely put this all out on the streets. It smells wonderful. It breaks up good and all of that. It grinds down good. Please, continue.
Politics for them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Social issues. One of his most recent videos touched on mega church pastors. Druski himself has a lot of brand deals and partnerships, and with the NFL, he is not someone who goes out of his way to make overt political messages. It goes to show that even someone like Druski, who is mainly apolitical, is freaked out by these weirdos.
And that's the thing, y'all. If you told me back in 2 years ago or some shit that I'll be talking about politics, I'll look at you crazy, right? Because
that is crazy, right? There are certain times where you like, I'm not paying attention to politics. I've even had some partners in the past, even me included, where I was like, I'm not voting. You kind of gotta pay attention nowadays, man. Even when I said I wasn't voted, I still went out there and voted, man. You kind of gotta pay attention what's going on because these devils will move right in y'all face, play in y'all face, and you won't know it because you're not paying attention. It don't hurt just for 5 minutes. Go check out your local news. Go check out CNN. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt for 5 minutes just to go and do that, man. Keep yourself informed out here.
I knew about politics, but I was never, tapped in. So it's like crazy that I'm getting involved now because I seen how really mainly racist shit was getting. But this also tied me into like people on the right, people on the left, like this kind of draw me to it. I'm a person that didn't care about politics. I was a fucking kid. I'm like, I just want to chill out, play my game, and do whatever. But I am drawn to politics because of how crazy shit is. So this man right here is speaking. He's spitting, bro.
Important on its own. It will garner hundreds of millions of impressions. It is such an important piece of political media because it's a signal to other creators, other comedians, other artists. Say, yes, we should be making fun of these people. Literally. We should be calling out how weird they are. When we think about changing narratives in this country and what it means to win again and take back this country from MAGA, it starts with this video and people like Druski who have the guts to make art and comedy about what they believe in and what they're seeing in front of their eyes. Because not only is it funny and good comedy, but it's also the right thing to do.
That's it for this video, though, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope they enjoy.
Salute to Antonio Talks, man. Salute to Antonio Talks, man, for all his content and everything that he's doing over there. I love the way that brother breaks that down. But we not over with that. Never do people in Hollywood take the chance to not have main character syndrome. And what do I mean by this? A white comedian by the name of Jamie Kennedy. Y'all know Jamie Kennedy, Malibu's Most Wanted, B-Rabbit. He took to his page and things of that nature to ask folks, hey, what's the difference in what Druski did and what I did? I did blackface on my show that came out on Prime Video about a year ago, and you guys didn't say that. You just wanted to let somebody know that your content was out there. But we're gonna talk about it. This is by way of Hype Plus. Y'all check this out, man.
I'm John Apple. As you should know, Druski has parts of the internet talking once again after he would release a skit called How Conservative Women in America Act, which for many was a direct spoofing of Erika Kirk, the widow of political commentator Charlie Kirk. Now, in the aftermath of the skit, conservatives have voiced their issues with it, as well as honest reactions to seeing Druski mock Kirk's behavior following the killing of her late husband. Now, what appears to be a big argument for many is that why is Druski, a black comedian, allowed to put on whiteface and not be canceled for it? And if the opposite happened, like a white comedian doing blackface, they would be canceled. Longtime industry talent and star of Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy would decide to directly insert himself into that conversation by attempting to show a time when he did blackface. In a post shared on his social pages, he would go on to say, "If Druski can do it, then why can't I?" From my old series Kennedy's Court on Prime Video. It's just like jury duty, but reverse.
Where's your boyfriend at now?
Hold up. Before we get started, do you see that shameless plug? If Druski can do it, then why can't I? From my old series, Kennedy's Court on at Prime Video. It's like, then he explained it. It's like jury duty, but in reverse. We don't care. We didn't watch that shit, Jamie. I ain't gonna lie to you. We didn't watch that shit. You took the chance to try, you know what? And that might be the problem with what's going on today at all. Motherfucker, you know what? I'm just gonna play this for y'all.
It's just like jury duty, but reverse.
Where's your boyfriend at now?
He's in San Francisco.
Doing what?
He works on the ferry.
He works on the ferry?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going.
I'm sorry?
You know where I'm going.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
Because he's a fairy? Because he's gay?
I didn't say that. Is that what you said? That's in your mind. Remember Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Remember when the gold light came out?
Oh, yes.
You know what it was?
No.
It's in your mind. So I didn't say fairy. Has he stolen shit from you before?
He's used my groceries.
Use your grocery. You can't use a grocery. You eat
He
a grocery.
ate my groceries.
He ate your grocery.
Yes.
That's dumb.
Now, despite Kennedy attempting to show off his comedic ability, he would quickly learn that his
Okay, so you did your little blackface thing right here, Jamie Kennedy. If it's a little funny, it's a little funny. If it's a lot funny, it's a lot funny. But being overtly racist is where we have a problem. Druski was not being racist in that parody. All he did was basically reenact some shit. You reenacted what is it, Judge Joe Brown, Judge Mathis, which it's probably a combination of the both of them or whatever. But if it's funny, it's funny. We'll laugh.
throwback skit shot back in 2012 was not going to be warmly received. Over on X, he would get flooded with backlash and users letting him know why his comedy failed.
Bruh, you posted that shit and it's old and we didn't give a fuck when you first did it. I guess I could do black. Nigga, you did it however years ago you did that shit and we didn't give a fuck about it then. That's why that shit only got one season. We don't give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. We ain't offended by that shit. We like Robert Downey Jr. playing the black person.
Facts.
Why? Because he wasn't making fun of black people. He was making fun of method act. White guy becoming a black man and being so entrenched of that role as a method actor created the perfect contrast for comedy. That's why it's funny. Druski labeling conservative women be like, but you know it was about Erika Kirk. That's how all you know. It's not about white women or white conservative women. It was specifically about Erika Kirk. That was the joke. The joke is that it's about Erika Kirk and how she acts and how she been looking. How, you know, that's the joke. It's Erika Kirk, not white women.
One user would say, dude, what are you doing? This is tit for tat, which is pathetic. And you're trying to appeal to racists. Intent is everything. And it's clear your intentions are purely racial.
Nah, it's not that. Is he trying to piggyback off of Druski? That's all he's trying to do. Y'all saw that that little interaction that he had where he was playing as the Judge Joe Mathis and Judge Joe Brown or whatever. Y'all saw where he was playing as both of those characters. He wasn't being racist in there. He was just being a comedian. It's no different than what Druski just did. But we didn't give a fuck about when you dropped that shit originally, Jamie. We did not give a fuck about that shit when you dropped it originally. Nobody, I didn't even know the man. I was today years old finding out he had a show on fucking Prime Video doing comedy, no less. I didn't know that. What you trying to do is you trying to ride Druski wave. That's all that shit is. That's really all that shit is. If you go viral, then you get that bag. You know what I'm saying? That's a new interview. Ain't nobody asked about no motherfucking Jamie Kennedy since Malibu's Most Wanted. Tell me I'm lying.
So you did it, but you're not doing the numbers Druski is. Maybe your shit isn't funny. Now shut the F up. Laughing my ass off. We didn't give a F then, definitely don't give a damn now. Cry about it. While another, because this isn't funny. The last time you was funny was Malibu's Most Wanted. The post, which has now reached over 1,000 reshares on X, appears to be Kennedy's most visible in recent years.
See?
As mentioned, Kennedy is considered...
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. He ain't been funny since then. I want to say everybody around him went on to have a great career.
An industry veteran, as he has been known for his 2003 comedy Malibu's Most Wanted, where he played a kid from the suburbs who wanted to prove that he can be taken as a serious rapper. Now, the film would be a follow-up to Kennedy's somewhat successful prank show, The Jamie Kennedy Experiment, a year before, where it would premiere on the WB. On the show, he would have a number of recurring characters, including his Malibu's Most Wanted character, B-Rad.
So y'all telling me right now in this 2026 era, this is the most light that's been on Jamie Kennedy in a hot minute. And he took it by trying to ride Druski wave, bro. That shit is ass.
Before it spun off into a movie. Now, interesting enough, Kennedy in blackface wasn't just when he would take on a role as a judge, but would take place when he portrayed the character Virginia Ham, which was a heavyset black female daytime show host and at some point a sandwich shop worker.
Is that for me? Oh, that is so sweet. How y'all feeling? All right, so I'd like to take some questions right now.
Hey, how you doing? Why is it that men want to be players, but when they find out we want to play, they got an attitude?
You know, men, they just like dogs. You know, sniffing around. What's in the doghouse? No, they need to have their noses rubbed in their own poop. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say anything racist.
You want a thick fish?
Yeah, that's fine. The turkey.
You sure you don't want a bigger one?
Okay, we want the large.
You want a large? You want a pickle?
No pickle.
You want these?
No. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Okay. You want mustard? Yeah, it is. You paying for it? Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is.
Now, what is also interesting, I personally remember watching.
That's no different than when Martin played as the white dude that worked at Gina's motherfucking job. Yeah, Gina's over here ripping the pants off some stripper. Yeah, remember when he played as that dude?
The skit when I was younger. And back then, it didn't feel so taboo as comedy was a lot less policed. So now to see it in a different lens, you can see the issues some may have given the history of blackface in entertainment. Now, despite the negative reaction he would receive on X, it appears that some black online users were okay with Kennedy's judge skit. I'm black and this doesn't bother me one bit. I will only be offended if you were going out of your way to portray us in a negative light, or if you meant minstrel with it, of course. Screw the haters, bro. This was funny, just like Druski was funny.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you're going that way to be racist, that's when we have a problem. I think everybody here can agree.
While others were not here to see Kennedy attempt to reheat an old skit. As one user would tell him, wait, Jamie, you did this years ago before Druski. Got a deal for it to be streamed on Prime. Then poses the question as if you're a victim facing backlash for it after Druski's skit goes viral. This is called fail the hell off.
That's a fact. You was trying to ride that boy wave and it didn't work.
As far as Druski, it does appear that he has continued pushing forward as he has already announced his newest piece of content, the finale of season 2 of his series, Could Have Been Love. In a post responding to the reactions from viewers online, Druski would write a caption, "Too far?" with a series of pictures that looks to have included for some proof of him being biracial, as 2 pictures would appear as who many are assuming is his grandfather. Thus, it could be his way to soften the controversy because he's partially white.
Who cares?
Let's talk about it more in the comments below.
Salute the Hype Plus for that, man. How y'all feeling on that one? Is everybody being a little too sensitive, or is it just like what I'm thinking, Jamie Kennedy trying to ride Druski wave? Y'all tell me in the comments on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? As we smoke, you know. Might roll up another one. Okay. Houston spring break. Have y'all seen this on TikTok? They had a challenge on Houston spring break TikTok called the One Night Challenge, where these nasty children were trying to catch some in one night. And that might be a double entendre, catch some in one night. Ooh, that's crazy. And then you're supposed to lay in the bed with your little slide and take a little video, you know what I'm saying, to put hashtag Houston One Night Challenge. But from the result of said spring break, over 42,000 cases of STDs and HIV have arisen. We're going to take a look at this. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you went to Houston spring break, you might need to go get checked out. I'm telling you. This is crazy, man. This is the craziness that I've been hearing about. This came across my desk. This is from Average Man Unplugged. Somebody showed me this. I'm going to get that man a like, and we're going to get into it.
Positive for STDs that went to Houston this spring break.
I mean, this is disgusting. Ooh.
Somebody better come forward. Because somebody got to do some answering, okay? What are y'all talking about? There were over 42,000 people diagnosed with STDs in Houston just last week. Oh, not on duty.
Not on duty.
Houston,
No.
what is going on over there? Houston, we have a problem. This is crazy. This is nasty. This is terrible, okay?
Who's advocating for the average man?
Wait a minute.
I'm like between the spring break, the rodeo, and what I've been hearing about Beyonce's mother and the gumbo situation. I'm like, dude, it's a whole lot of messiness going on down there. Funny thing about it, I was actually supposed to go down there in January for my friend's birthday.
Don't go.
They decided to go to Chicago. We're still
Stay far away from Houston. They say Houston, Atlanta, and North Carolina is like the peak of HIV and AIDS right now. Stay in your little bubble. If you're going outside, use a bubble suit. Telling you, use a bubble suit. It's nasty outside in Houston, Atlanta, and North Carolina right now. Let's get back to it.
It makes sense to me because I don't know why you would go to Chicago in January, but I know why, but I'm not going to put my homie's business out there. But even then, before this spring break thing came about, people was telling me not to go down there. And I think I see why now. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into what happened there.
How does 42,000 people get diagnosed with STDs in Houston last week? That shit on your lip got some shit on its lip.
Oh, brother, Brother, what is that?
What's that?
Right.
What is that? What's that, brother?
What the fuck is that?
Count me out. At this point, everybody that went to Houston together probably ain't friends.
I'm not even smoking at the niggas. I ain't been smoking at the niggas in years, but this solidifies it. What the fuck was that? Yo.
No more. That shit right there should make you want to go get checked out. Like, come on now, just dry humping strangers. And the crazy thing about it, they're saying 40,000 STDs. That can mean anything. You can have the least of the worst or the worst of the worst. Count me out. People was humping everywhere. Humping on cars, humping in bathrooms. It didn't matter. You might as well just call this the last hump. Because I guarantee out of them 40,000 motherfuckers that caught something, they ain't gonna want to hump no more. Wait! Count me out.
Yo, when he said that shit on his lip got some shit on his lip. That took me the fuck out.
Y'all know he got that one. Salute them from How High and all that. 42,000 people diagnosed with the STD in Houston, Texas after one weekend. That's not counting the people that were already there. Them niggas got the T virus. That Houston about to be ground zero for the motherfucking Walking Dead. I'm telling y'all, man, don't go outside. Don't go outside. Stop smoking after niggas. Stop drinking after motherfuckers. All that.
Yeah.
42,000 people tested positive for STDs that went to Houston this spring break. And
Yo, dead ass. I don't know. For y'all that been watching me for a long time, the girl that I told y'all about that unalived my child, the one child that I did think that I was gonna have, I promise you on everything, the girl literally looks like a twin. Like she could be this girl's twin.
That's what you get. No, let me stop. That's not right. But yeah, with the sisters.
Twin, they look just alike. But let's keep them moving.
I know you've all seen the nasty videos of what was happening over there, but could you imagine being as useless as to be 25 plus years old, spring breaking at your grown ass age, hoeing out? Our society's so fucked. These are going to be parents. And a lot of them probably got pregnant. 40.
Ooh, you know what? I didn't even consider that. With all the STDs, I'm like, yeah, it's a possibility that there might be some women that it might end up coming out single mothers off of that too. That's a good point.
Anybody that's watching this right now, did y'all go to Houston spring break? Was it lit like? Because this sounds nasty.
Somebody better come forward. Because somebody got to do some answering, okay? What are y'all talking about? There were over 42,000 people diagnosed with STDs in Houston just last week. Not on duty.
This is nasty.
Houston, what is going on over there? Houston, we have a problem. This is crazy. This is nasty. This is terrible, okay?
Oh.
Say that. Houston, I knew it was hot over there, but I did not know it was burning, okay? Y'all need to get it together. This is nasty. Y'all over there getting it in, your nasty ass. Y'all need church. Y'all need Jesus. That's what exactly. You see the numbers on this motherfucker? It look crazy. I'm not gonna lie. The only thing that made this thing worse is like, yo, I've never been to Texas, never. And I got a flight to Houston in 2 weeks. But I'm not going no more. Delta Airlines, give me my money back. Give me it back. Give me it back.
Stop matching. I be seeing on threads, motherfuckers being in their city or whatever. They got like an Atlanta threads or something like that, and it should be like, yo, trying to match with some tree. Who want to pull up on me? I'm off of da. I tell you what street they off of and all that. Sounds like a robbery, but to me, ain't nobody. Don't match with nobody.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not going. I'm not. If I go out there, I'm bringing 37 glad bags. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. I knew Houston was lit, but I ain't know there was something like this. Hell, bunch of Bernie Macs and Bernie's burgers over there. Nah, you think much of me.
You said 37.
Spring break in Houston, Texas. Claimed 42,000.
That boy said Houston.
STDs. That's a lot of people. Fucking and sucking on each other. I don't even know each other. Jam-packed all in the damn.
Man, what do we do, bruh? What do we do? Because now this situation is spreading. So pretty much any sort of event that's coming up within the next year and some change in Houston or the surrounding areas, it's a good chance that it's tainted. It's tainted. This is the ground zero for the T. Y'all think I'm playing, man? Y'all think I'm playing? Nah. That's a little too. Is that a coincidence? 42,000? 42,000?
Streets. Busting out windows in people's cars and shit. People getting searched to go eat at restaurants. People charging $400 to $600 at the door to get in the club. Bro, that ain't good. You got so many people piled up in Houston. What happened to going to Miami and shit for spring break? That's a thing of the past? Ah, damn. How the hell you get 42,000 cases of STDs in Houston, bro? Can you imagine being in the middle of that mix?
Ew.
Boom! Boy, them people just gone at it.
Oh.
Gone at it. Hey, when you're young and wild, live. Fuck it.
If you went on spring break in Houston, Texas, you might want to get tested. 28,000 people currently have HIV in Houston, Texas. 40,000.
28,000 with the honeymoon in Vegas. Man, if you are married, stay married, bro, because that's what's out. That's what's outside. When these women be, you motherfuckers that be in relationships talking about some y'all want to motherfucking find yourself, that's what's outside. That's what finding yourself looks like. Getting an STD.
1,000 people currently tested positive for STDs in total. They said it was a 75% surge of syphilis. And it's crazy because so many people are so worried about just getting outside, not protecting themselves, just having a good time, that people really willfully will go down here and actively sleep with people without protection. And people stop thinking that HIV and STDs, they have a look to them. These people don't have no look to them. Some of the most beautiful, most funniest, most charismatic people can have STDs. Some influencers that you be following.
Bro, I know motherfuckers ain't out there doing the she looked like she was clean. What? She looked like she was clean. All right.
They be burning too. Them scammers, them dealers, they definitely be burning. Some people out here acting like they living a high life, they absolutely be burning
They
too.
be burning. Yep.
Now, while homebodyism saves the day again, if you're going to be out here, protect yourself.
Yeah, especially if you're going to Houston, apparently, because this next video that I'm going to show y'all kind of spooked the hell out of me.
Hold on, what is this? Positive for syphilis, HBV, HCV, HIV. There's a 2?
I'm like, I hope this is one of those situations where I hope this is AI. Check this out.
Oh, what is this? No, that's AI. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. Nobody's putting that out. Nobody's putting themselves out there like that. I'm not believing this. That's AI. Ain't no way, boy. I'm not believing that one. I'm sorry.
What the hell is even that? What the hell was that? No way, no way. No way.
This man went to Houston for spring break
And instantly became the bubonic plague.
Bro tested positive for everything. He got syphilis, HPV, HCV. He got HIV.
One and two.
I didn't even know there was 2 of them. What do you mean you have the premium version of HIV? How does that work? How is there 2 versions? What could you have possibly done in Houston? It wasn't worth it? I say it wasn't. It's not worth it at all. We need to quarantine this man from society. No one can interact with him. No one can come within a 5-mile radius of him. This is dangerous. What did you do?
Put that fool in a glass jar. That shit that they kept the Hulk in the first Avengers movie, that little, yeah, put him in there and don't let him around nobody. Because when he turned, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
There. Can you? And then he got his face all messed. Like, what happened? The comments talking about
He about to turn into a clicker from The Last of Us.
Wow.
Look, bro, here's the only solution. Just be ready to meet the Lord. Just get ready to meet him. Just come to terms.
Get ready to meet the Lord. Go ahead and go back to the lobby.
Damn, man, I don't know about y'all, bro, but that shit made me itch just looking at that shit, bro. What the hell? What the hell was he doing?
Now, this the type of shit that don't get talked about or don't go viral. There were over 42 people diagnosed with a STD in Houston, Texas last fucking week. Last week, we got walking STDs. Like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. It don't take no more than 5-10 minutes to run up and I'm about to say STD because this shit got me like in a loop. Like, what the fuck? 42,000. It don't take nothing but 5 minutes to go to CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart and get some fucking condoms. You gonna risk it all for a quick nut? You done got that nut and now you walking around with a motherfucking STD, something you probably can't never get rid of because you want to get you a nut. Because you want to feel good for about 5-10 minutes. And sometimes it don't even be that good. You done risked it and you fucked up. This shit is ridiculous.
I know I'm not tripping. I might not be from Houston, but I think that this report right here that says over 42,000 people has contracted an STD over the spring break time, I think that these numbers are inflated. And not to say that it's not possible, but I strongly believe that they
Hold on, like, I don't know. How we feeling about this one, man? Anybody that might be out there could, I don't know. Houston is sounding kind of crazy right now. Houston sounding kind of crazy right now. That doesn't sound like the move at all, boy. You sound like the air out there is just contaminated. Don't bring your ass down there. You had Beyonce mama and that damn gumbo, and now you got the HIV.
These numbers up to try to get people not to come to Houston. And for those of you guys who've been in Houston for a while, I've been in Houston for 7 years, and I do remember during COVID, Houston was one of the only places open. And I do remember a lot of people started coming to Houston, but they started doing things to try to regulate the amount of people. The things that they started doing was putting out reports saying that the numbers are skyrocketing, putting out crazy numbers on how many people catching COVID in attempts to try to get people not to come to Houston due to those reasons. I don't believe that Houston had these issues during spring break due to the amount of people that was there. And granted, controlling a lot of people can be a task, right? But when you have a city that offers what it offers, it potentially could have this amount of people there. But the issue came because they didn't have the proper tools in place to regulate the amount of people that was there. So if you know that a possible 13 million people can come to Houston and go to the rodeo at a time, you need to either regulate the amount of people that can get into the rodeo. You need to put certain rules into place that can manage the people that's in the rodeo. That dress code that they put out, that should have already been enforced. This all should have been done prior to spring break. And, you know, if they would have done it prior to spring break, you would have heard a lot less on the stuff that was going on during spring break because they had certain things in place. But ultimately, my reason for making this video was to just point out that I think that these numbers are inflated. I don't think that.
How y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling like this is another one of those playing with us type situations, or these numbers could actually be true? I've been hearing everywhere Houston spring break, it really was nasty out there in them streets. It was a whole lot of hands in the broth, a whole lot of hands in the gumbo.
Over 42,000 people caught an STD this past weekend. I think that this is their way of trying to get people to not come to Houston. Comment your thoughts. I don't know if I'm tripping, if I'm thinking too deep into this, but I strongly believe that this is not accurate.
You know what? I'm going to be 100 with you. When I first heard this number and I first heard that this came up, my immediate thought that this is another fear-mongering tactic, because I've seen videos of people that live in Houston complaining about all the people coming down there for spring break, for the rodeo. And this isn't like, I don't want to say breaking news, but you know, they actually covered this like a year or two ago. And I even saw some videos on here that was referencing the 2024 numbers. So in my mind, I was thinking, are they making this viral again and bringing it up again as a fear-mongering tactic to try to keep people away and regulate the amount of people that are going to Houston, kind of like how the brother referred to when it came to COVID, because during COVID, Houston was one of the few places that were still open? Or maybe it is real. I'm not sure, but then I came across a video of a woman who appears to be a nurse, and she claims she has the numbers, man. And y'all know we all about the stats, and let's hear what she has to say.
Break here in Houston. Now, if you came down to the city and visited over the spring break week, this video is for you. I need you to listen up. And for those that live here in the city, if you was out during spring break 2026 this year, doing God knows what, well, God knows with who, You need to listen in on this video as well. Now, what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to share this video to anybody that came down to the city and visit during the 2026 spring break week. Now, what y'all about to hear, baby, when I tell you, gonna have your mouth wide open. Yes, I said it. Now, the results that I am about to share with y'all need to listen to these results. These are the STD. Yes, I said STD results of spring break 2026 here in Houston. Y'all listen to this. And when I come back, we're going to talk about it.
In honor of spring break and all y'all going to Houston, I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. Yeah, this is real. I just thought somebody was calling me. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025 leading into 2026. HIV has surged and increased in 17%. Gonorrhea, chlamydia has surged 32%. And the ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots where they're saying like the main sources of these STDs are coming from: Montrose, downtown, OST, South Union area. The demographic is Black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston,
15 to 35. Watch your kids, man. Watch your kids.
for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, I'm back. Now, I hope y'all was able to listen to that and listen to it very carefully. Now, I know y'all heard her say what areas those rates skyrocket in. Now, if you're not sure what area you visited when you came here to Houston, baby, I'm just going to tell you like this. Go get yourself checked, okay? Because I know I've seen a lot of videos, especially the men, talking about, oh, they like coming to Houston during spring break because they say the women are easy down here in Houston. That's what they say. Now, me and you both know, if you from Houston, that's a damn lie, okay? Because ain't nothing easy about me. But anywho, you might want to go and get yourself checked. And let this be a lesson. When you go into an unfamiliar city for spring break, for vacationing, I don't care what the purpose of you going to that city for. Know who you sleeping with. Know their status. Better yet, how about you just don't go down there and sleep with nobody? How about you just go down there, vacate, have a good time, and take your ass back home, STD free? How about that? Because, baby, the way these rates have skyrocketed.
Whoa. You gotta go out of town and sleep with somebody you don't know. It's only right. And then bring it back home to your significant other that doesn't know that you're doing that. You gotta do that. That's like a part of the trip, right?
Get it over the spring break week. Baby, I know y'all was out here doing something strange for a piece of change. I know y'all was. Because I even heard that they caught a couple of people having sex out in the parking lot at the carnival. Yeah. Especially y'all.
Wow.
Y'all gonna get yourself tested. Because I don't know where y'all from, but that's the shit that we don't do down here in Texas. At least to my knowledge, we don't. But anyways, I'm glad y'all tuned in. Again, share this video with whoever you want to share it with. And baby, go get yourself tested. Please go get yourself tested. I'm glad they didn't say my area. Katie. Y'all don't bring y'all ass to Katie Bree.
Just move. Just move. Just move. That bomb that they was gonna drop on New York in the first Avengers movie, they should have dropped that shit on Houston. Get them out of here now.
Eating on us with that shit. All right, I said enough. Let me go. Share this video with whoever you want to share it with and get the word out. Go get tested. All right, we're gonna talk about this down in the comment section. Child, let me go and mind my own business.
Yeah, you really need to, because you found the way to try to personalize it and make it about yourself just because the men generalize the women down in Houston. Typical rebuttal, nothing new. But all in all, though, outside of that, yeah, if you was down there, bro, I suggest you get tested. I suggest you get checked.
Oh man, salute to Average Man Unplugged. Salute to him and his content. Hey, just putting y'all in the know, man. Hey, if you was out there, please go get tested. That's a crazy thing. I'm not smoking after motherfuckers. Niggas can't hit my blunt. It's been that for years now, but that, like I said, that solidified it. That's like, yeah, nah. Woo. Did you see those numbers? Did you see those numbers? Did you hear those numbers? Y'all tell me how y'all feeling about that one. Last but not least, man. Y'all remember that boy Desiigner, Mr. Panda himself. Panda. Yeah, him. It seems the boy is coming to a little bit of legal trouble, man. I hate to see it, but this might be another case of what Stacy said on the wood. My little sister said you got a problem keeping your motherfucking hands to yourself. This is by way of Jay Marvelous. Get that brother a subscribe and a like. Let's see what he says about it.
It's done. It's done.
Desiigner got his start in 2013.
People call it making out. They never said it out the post nothing. Chopping over stuff and making up for jumping when I catch up before it's fucking chopping.
He would start rapping with the local rappers in his neighborhood and signed a deal with an underground label owned by Side God. Desiigner, along with Fresher, would release the song On the Low, which got them notarized by the industry. It wasn't until Desiigner would meet a woman by the name of Zana Ray, who worked for Hot 97. Him and Zana Ray would start dating. She would allow Desiigner to skip the line and left Side Guy back in the hood.
Desiigner went to Hot 97, right? When A Boogie went to Hot 97, he took Don Q. Desiigner took Xana Ray. Speaking of Xana Ray, I don't have no reason to keep my mouth closed no more. I'm tired of you. I've been tired of you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. If your man fell away, I told you that on the phone. The very first day that hit Hot 97, I told you I was not nothing to play with. I told you I don't give a fuck about you.
This internet got people that know you all day and got your number, and then they wait and they get online and yell and scream at their phone. I don't get it.
Just a regular thought. I don't know who the f you is or who the f you think you is. I'm going to tell a story about how really went on Lexington, Bosstown. Let's just go ahead. You watch this. You want to be a part of this. At this time, 2 Milli is paying for all your. Shout out to 2 Milli. He was paying for all your. Xana Ray was broke. A broke bum with a mouth. That's it. All she could do was and f. She couldn't do nothing to nothing. Nothing. She had connects in Hot 9 because she was an intern, and you ran off of that. Ate your ass and all sorts of like that. And then you
come on, man. That's that man personal business, man. That is the craziest thing. You got the man number. Instead, you took time to yell at your phone to talk about how your man like to get his buns ate. Yo, that is a weird one to hold in the chamber, though. I'm sorry.
Just jumped on her coattail. Couldn't afford that beat. Remember that. Remember, they tried to sell you the Panda beat for $20. That ain't have that. She ain't have that. She ain't have that. She ain't have it to copyright shit. She ain't have that. That was me. You asked, the Funk Flex asked about the freshest, whatever the case may be. He asked about the freshest. Was you gonna sign to them? And was you a group? Whatever the case may be. Oh, my fault. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Trills. Hold on, Trills. Hold on, Trills. Was y'all a group or whatever the case may be?
Hold on, man. Nah, I'm trying to.
But as y'all already know, once you climb the ladder of success, you gotta pay the price. In an interview with Vlad TV, Desiigner would confirm that he left the label due to his father going in a.
You know what I mean? It's easy. Don't try to hide. Yeah, that was like
We're getting to the arrest.
Desiigner would be on an airplane and be accused of indecent exposure.
But so what, like, because I feel like part of the fascination with the storyline for people and why it went so viral is that people just didn't really understand. So was it like you thought that it was funny, or was it more something where like you were just fully like tweaked out of your mind and you just didn't know what you were doing?
Yeah, didn't know what I was doing. I was fully tweaked out of my mind. This is when I was vegan. I didn't have enough sugars and stuff like that. Yeah.
Hold up. Nah, Desiigner. Nah, Desiigner. My man said he was vegan and didn't have enough sugars, and that made him pull his mean out on a plane full of people. I know plenty of vegans that ain't never did no shit like that. You just a freaky frog. That's all that is. Hey, man, just stop lying.
So it was like I was kind of like out of my body. It was an OBE experience, like word. It really wasn't like who my character was, and it's just like word, bro. I was on medication. I took medication and word, and just went to sleep on the plane.
And so the FBI is waiting for you when you land?
Word, for real.
And what was that whole process like? Like, what kind of questions were they asking, and how concerned were they?
Oh man, they was like, yo, like, why would you do that on a plane? I'm like, out of my body, saying just like wild shit, just like, yo, like, well, word, I had to get back home and just get myself together, word, meditate, get my.
He was high. Okay, he was high. Got it.
Stuff back together and stuff like that. Excuse me.
And so,
as of recently, Desiigner still can't catch a break. He would be standing at a gas station and be accused of mistaken identity by the police.
You all right, bro? Yeah, bro. Okay. All right. Everything all right with this, brother? It's a lot of manpower for this. He good? All right.
He's just standing there. Why they fucking with him?
It's a lot of damn.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Desiigner and the cops roll up, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and walk off because I don't really mess with the folks like that anyway. But you waited. One car pull up, two cars pull up. Like, where's your situational awareness on this? That's all I'm saying.
Just making sure this brother's good. They got this brother hemmed up over here.
On March 25th, 2026, Desiigner would be arrested for DV. Let me know what y'all. Did Desiigner go against the powers that be, or did he just have his time in the game? Leave your comments below.
What up? What's good?
Hold on. Being arrested for DV is crazy, man. At the height of having one of the craziest songs that didn't make no damn sense. You wasn't speaking English, yet it became a whole hit. And now you're looking in the jail cell for DV and various other things. You're exposing yourself on the plane. Is that what it means to be rich now? Like, I'm like all these rappers and entertainers, they're like real life weirdos. When you hear about some of the stuff they get arrested for, real life weirdo shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fried, died, laid to the side. Y'all know what it is, man. This has been another good session. Salute to everybody that pulled up to the comments. Salute. This has been another good one, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Salute to everybody who we commented to and reacted to and all their work. As usual, this is another one. Slave DiBiase, the Offenders Initiative podcast. Way out.